Welcome to my channel, VP Esoteric Keys. This reading is for the harmonious, diplomatic, charming, and indecisive Libra. Let's get started. We're going to start with some clarifying life situation cards. Spirit, what messages you have for Libra? Opening doors and making plans came out to the side. Stop and reflect. So Libra, you're going to have to reflect on some situations that's going on in your life, that have been going on in your life, in order to properly or strategically make plans to open some doors that you want to be open. What else, Spirit? You're going to have to pause in your journey and appreciate how far you've come and where you're headed. Two more cards, please. Clear your mind. Libra, Spirit is saying to sweep away any doubts that you have and know that you're on the right path. So you're going to have to pay attention to your intuition and not doubt what it is that you're receiving, the downloads that you're receiving from source. You can't keep doubting your intuition, what it is you're feeling, what it is you're receiving from the higher powers. Because if you're going to plan for something, you're planning something, but you're going to have to reflect on how things have been unfolding, the things that you have been doing in the past that may not have been working out for you, or may have been working out for you, but you have to stop and reflect, clear your mind, and know that you're on the right path. Because I'm sensing, I feel as though that you may be wanting to change something or switch something up, because I'm feeling as if some things may not have been working out for you, but we're going to find out more. Okay. Also, Spirit is saying to lift the veils of illusion and seek the truth behind the surface and navigate through the path to love and career, okay, in an authentic manner. So you're going to have to pull back those curtains. You're going to have to pull back the veil. You're going to have to actually look at the truth. You're going to have to actually realize the truth. Okay. because you may have been not accepting some of the behavior that you have been participating in or acting out. Or better yet, you just haven't been accepting the accountability for how things have been unfolding, how your plans have been unfolding. Okay. So we're gonna pull some cards from these Suburban Tarot deck. I think from the Water Star I got these from. I always get the name kind of wrong. And the Moon. The Moon. So the Moon in the reverse. Illusion, shadows. Okay. So Spirit is saying that you are seeing the truth. Finally. You are actually pulling the veil back. You're actually seeing what's been making situations turn out the way that they have been turning out. Okay? You're looking towards source. Okay? You are looking towards your higher self, the universe, God, whatever you choose to identify. You're looking for the higher realms to assist you in these plans that you are making. I'm going to find out more. Should we have the Three of Wands? Expectations. The expectation of those plans did not turn out the way you wanted them to. They did not. But we're going to get deeper. We're going to dive deeper into this with some intuitive cards extra deck. We're going to pull a couple more cards from here. Plans have not been working out at all. The expectation, whatever you planned, whatever activities you were a part of, just came out sideways. And this is the Ten of Coins. Fortune, stability, riches. No. You didn't attain the fortune that you were hoping for. And whatever you were into, you were deceived. You were deceived. I'm getting that you were deceived. And now you're taking a step back, or you need to take a step back. I feel as though that you are doing that now. You are actually thinking about what you got yourself into and why it did not work out. You're actually starting to regret It feels as though you're starting to regret it. More about this Ten of Coins. The Knight of Swords. So someone had to cut someone off. Someone had to cut someone off because the plans were not working out. And Libra, I'm thinking is you. You had to leave someone in this Ten of Cups. That didn't work out. Whomever you was with, planning with, you had to give them the sword. You had to cut that short. Although you might have been with them, no, I'm not getting you've been with them for a long time. I'm getting you had to cut them short because you was deceived and you realize it pretty quickly. But it's taking you, it's taking you a while it took you a while to get rid of, to give someone the slice. It didn't take you long to realize that you were being deceived. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, see that? Ace of Cups in reverse, yeah. So the bottom card of the clarifying decks was a rough road ahead. So prepare carefully before you continue, for it's a long journey ahead. That's the bottom of that, and that sets the basis for the other cards, and that's for clarifying life situations. At the bottom of the Suburban Tarot deck, you have the Five of Cups in reverse, which is broken, struggling. So right now you may have come into some funds. How? I'm not sure. I'm not seeing that right now. So we're going to get to find out more information. But you're definitely not overflowing in abundance. But you did you received a little bit of money. You're not as broke and struggling as you were let's say maybe a week or two or a month ago. So you were able to pull one of your legs out of the quicksand, but you definitely did not receive the abundance that you were hoping for because of this deception with someone you were with. Because if you were deceived, you had to be deceived by somebody. So that's why I say you're maybe someone you was with. So you are struggling to get out of a broke type of situation. You trying to get out that struggle mode. And I'm feeling that because you have given someone or left someone behind, or you're trying to anyway. If you haven't already left them behind, you are trying to leave them behind. But I believe they're giving you a hard way to go. They're giving you a hard way to go because of the expectations that you thought, the expectations that they promised you, because they had some type of strong hustle going on that you was trying to be down with. You was trying to be down with some type of hustle. Okay. And they were deceiving. You know, was trying to get some type of money that just did not work out. So now you have to step back, strategize on some new plans to try to open some new doors, because the plans, whatever activities you were in, business you was dealings you were in, whatever it was, it did not work out. It sounded good in the beginning, okay? I mean, it sounded good, like the money was going to be rolling in, but it did not. It was an illusion. It was definitely an illusion. Okay, so these two cards popped out. And in order for you to strategically plan, you're going to have to be creative. Also, whatever you was deceived in, that person was creative. They was very creative. They had you thinking that y'all was going to be abundant. The person had you thinking, Libra, they had you thinking that y'all was going to be living like the rich and famous, that y'all was going to have some serious moolah. Y'all was going to have it going on, because I'm getting that that's how the person presented themselves. Like they had it going on. They, wanted you as a partner to pull this off. And now you're realizing that it wasn't going to never work out that way. Also, you're realizing that all that they had promised, or was promising, was basically too much to believe. It was too much excess. They really promised a lot. They promised like 40 acres and a mural that did not fall through. It was like one of those deals, one of those promises. Did I say that right? 40 acres and a mural? I think that's right. It was like, yeah, I'll take them 40. I'll take that 40 acres and a mural. I can invest that. I could do something with that. Oh yeah, I could come up off of that. That was the promise. Okay? But they were fake. They were fake. You didn't get that 40 acres in a mirror that person promised you so that you can come up, level up, become abundant. They were fake. Like I told you. I knew it. I knew it. They was deceiving you. They deceived you. They sold you. They sold you a story that you could not refuse. And you went for it. And now they are exposed. Okay? All that deception, all that fakeness, pretending, disingenuous, just fake. It was exposed. You saw the real them. You realized that you were deceived. They talk the talk because Libras can talk that talk. They charming. They can talk that talk. Okay? And you had someone who was just as charming as you were. Having a gifted gab, articulate, If they weren't articulate as Libras can be, they definitely had a story prepared. And whatever those activities are, wasn't good, it was dangerous. They are even dangerous, or what it is that you two or the group, what have you, whatever y'all was planning, Spirit said that is dangerous, and it's a warning to get out as best as you can. Confirmation. Get out as best as you can. Try to anyway. Yeah, you're in fear. You are in fear of something. So whatever you were deceived in, it's dangerous. It put you in a dangerous situation. And it was a lot. The person was selling you this dream that was dangerous. That put you in jeopardy. And now you are literally in fear. Yeah. And because of you being in this fear, you're not feeling as strong as you used to. Because not only is this person is exposed, okay, has been revealed of everything that's going on, you are that way too. You are exposed as well because you were in it with them. You were participating in this come up, in this deceptive come up with them. This lie that they sold you. You agreed to it. And again, I'm getting it could have been some type of, I don't know. It could have been fraud. It could have been some type of having dealing with work. I mean, something illegal, and I am getting dangerous. It wasn't just illegal, it was dangerous, okay? Which left you in fear because you're a part of it. You're a part of it, and you're trying to get away from it. You're trying to get away from it. And this, and it, like I said, I'm believing it's some type of, with some type of partner or mate or someone you was intimate with, because it was based on conditional love. Okay? Conditional love. That's what this was about. Because you know, this wasn't no real love thing. This person that you were set up with was greedy. They were greedy, and they deceptive, dishonest, and put you in a dangerous situation that left you exposed. They was just straight up fake. They was fake. It was not based on love. Okay, we're gonna get more from my little cards. See what they have to say. Libra. You're gonna have to strategically make plans to get yourself out of this situation. The real estate card popped out a house. Tell me more. What about that house? Spirit is saying start a new journey. You have to make plans to start a new journey. Find your true self. Go on a spiritual quest. You're going to have to take action. Follow your heart. Reflect on your experiences. Perform a spiritual cleanse. Because what you've gone through with this person, with the activities, the situation that you find yourself in, is leaving you in fear. Because you're around a fake person who deceived you. Yeah, changing the tides. Reflections. So you may have to leave the home where you're, wherever you are, you may have to leave that home. Leave that house. Leave that real estate. Go on a new journey. You could be living with them, or wherever you're living, you just need to move. Someone may have cats, okay? Have a feline spirit energy. Assist you with your intuition. Cats like I do. What else? Spirit guides are your shield. Number 81, I'm sorry. Number 81, 18, 3, 2, 0, 89 could be significant. Yes, surround yourself with gold lights of protection, white lights of protection, purple lights of protection. Spirit guides are your shield.